We left him in the garden, betrayed by a kiss, surrounded by swords. But the chaos of Gethsemane was only the beginning. Now they drag him through the night, not to a prison cell, but to a palace, the house of Caiaphas. Jerusalem sleeps, but evil does not. Tonight the Son of God stands trial. No defense attorney, no fair witnesses, no search for truth, only a verdict, looking for a crime. If you've ever been misunderstood, misjudged, or condemned without a voice, then you need to see this night, because tonight, God Himself is on trial. The Sanhedrin gathers, the most educated men in Israel. They know the law, they teach the scriptures, and yet they do not recognize the author of the law standing before them. Witnesses come forward. He said he would destroy the temple. No, that's not what he said. The lies don't even agree. Voices clash. Accusations collide. The room grows louder, but in the center of it all, he stands silent. Isaiah wrote it centuries earlier. He was oppressed and afflicted, yet he did not open his mouth. Why? Why not defend himself? He could have called angels. He could have exposed every hidden sin in that room. He could have shattered the silence with power, but he stayed quiet because he wasn't there to win an argument. He was there to fulfill a mission. The Lamb does not argue with the knife. He submits to it, and his silence was not weakness. It was love. Caiaphas can't endure it anymore. The silence is breaking him. He demands the only question that matters. I charge you under oath by the living God. Tell us if you are the Messiah, the Son of God. The room goes still. The lies stop. The whispers stop. And Jesus lifts his head. I am. Not just yes. He uses the name spoken to Moses in the burning bush. I am. And you will see the Son of Man seated at the right hand of power and coming on the clouds of heaven. In that moment, he is not the accused, he is the judge. But they cannot bear the truth. Caiaphas tears his robes. Blasphemy, they spit on him. They strike him. They mock him. The creator of the universe allows his creation to hit him, not because he is powerless, but because he is purposeful. Inside, Jesus declares who he is. Outside, Peter forgets who he is. A servant girl speaks. You were with him. Peter shakes his head. I don't know him. Once, twice, 3 times. The rooster crows, and then Luke tells us something devastating. The Lord turned and looked at Peter. Not a look of anger, not a look of rejection, a look of knowing, a look that says, I told you this would happen, and I still love you. Peter runs into the darkness. Inside, Jesus is condemned by false witnesses. Outside, Peter is condemned by his own shame. 2 trials, 2 verdicts, only one Savior. The trial ends. The sun begins to rise. But history's darkest day is just beginning. They think they have judged him. But in truth, the cross will judge them. And it will judge us, not with wrath, but with sacrifice. He took the accusation so we could receive grace. He stood silent so we could be heard. He was bound so we could be free. If you have ever felt condemned, if you have ever felt like your mistakes define you, look at the trial. Look at the silence. Look at the cross that is coming, because the one who was judged for you is the only one qualified to defend you. Thank you for walking the road to the cross with us. We are nearing 1,000 souls in this community of grace. If this message spoke to you, subscribe and continue this journey. Next time, we stand before Pilate, and then we walk to Calvary.